This is riveting.
Hey y'all, what y'all doing tonight? Tomorrow's gonna be our first knit night. Love y'all, but I want to knit tonight, so I'm gonna do 2 more rows, 1 more row. I don't know, I just want to knit. So, love y'all. Here we go. This mess is driving me crazy. Here we go. Yep, here we go. Okay, let me find my knitting. Sorry, it was way far away. Well, obviously not that far away. But how are y'all doing tonight? I'm doing good. I just want to knit. I need to knit. And I don't want to start anything else except this project that we're doing together. So, anyway, let me find my pattern. I have a pattern. Yes, I do. Okay. And last time we were at the repeat of section 1 at rows 1 and 2. So now we're going to do rows 3 and 4. Okay? Woohoo! Okay, so I know we talked about at some point the Jake Paul, Mike Tyson fight. I can speak when I think about it. Last week, which was a holy mess on Netflix. Hold on. Okay, so we're now doing row 3 and 4 of section 1 repeat. So we're gonna knit 3. And we're gonna yarn over. And this is row 3, so we're gonna knit 1, purl 1 until the marker. Okay, so knit 1, purl 1. It was such a SHIT show that Netflix is now being sued for $50 million because it's a class action. Somebody in Florida has started it because it was so bad, the buffering and the whatnot. For all of those of us who have Netflix, I have Netflix no matter what, but there were a lot of people who signed up for Netflix just for that fight. And then they would keep it because of the other things that Netflix is going to stream. But yeah, don't know how that's going to go. Supposedly on Christmas Eve, they're going to do 2 games, Kansas City and somebody in our wonderful Texans, Houston Texans, go Texans, and somebody on Christmas Day, and the NFL is going to stick with them. I don't know why. I don't know. I don't understand any of this. But who knows what's going to happen when they start trying to do some NFL games, some other games. The fight really didn't go well. It buffered. Some people didn't even see it. So, but yeah. Oh, and speaking of Netflix, I'm not completely bashing Netflix. I don't watch a whole lot of live streaming sports other than on ESPN or whatever the hockey channel is. Love me some hockey. But I did, I know in my last knitting stream, I talked to y'all about the Netflix movie, The Widow Coco. It could have been so much longer. I wish they had done a series of the book, but it was good. I watched it this afternoon, and it was good. It really was. She was an amazing woman, and I think that came through in the movie. Maybe not as much as it did in the book because they had more like the sexy sex stuff, but you know, it is what it is. You got to sell what you got to sell. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I'm not complaining. Uh, there's a lot of books I would complain about. You know, the Stanley Kubrick Shining is iconic as far as movies go, but it was shit all for the book. Sorry Netflix. Sorry everybody. Sorry YouTube. I mean, and everybody else that I. Pardon my French, but Kubrick's Shining is iconic, and everybody should see it and appreciate it, but the book was so much better than that movie. So much scarier. But, you know, it is what it is when somebody buys a property and gets to create what they want to with that property. But, yeah, there are some, you know, there are quite a few things that many people won't like from books that they've read and then the movies. But, yeah, so anyhow, it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good. Okay, I'm trying to think about anything else I've done today. I'm still dealing with Thanksgiving dinner, but that's just a mother in America at this point. So it is what it is, and I'll get it all figured out this weekend when I go to the store. Okay, this is row 3. I've gotten to the marker. I'm gonna make one. Slip the marker. And knit one. Slip the marker. Make one. There we go. Then we are going to knit one, purl one to the last 3. Have any of y'all, I need y'all to let me know, have any of y'all gone out and watched the beginning knitting video that I copied to my community posts to let y'all know, my vibe. Have y'all, any of y'all gone out there and looked at it and learned how to knit or started learning how to knit? I'm just curious. Uh, I think everybody in the world should be able to knit. Because at least you can make your own socks if you learn how to knit. Not to mention your own scarves and hats and whatnot. Do you know that in World War II in England, when you were in church, if you were a woman and you were not knitting socks for the troops during the service, you were frowned upon. I think that's amazing, because I do knit in church. I've knitted also in my classes in college, because I don't know if I have ADHD and it's just not diagnosed. I don't know. But if I'm not doing something with my hands or thinking about something else, I'm not going to pay attention. I'm just lost. But of course, in World War II, they were doing for much more practical reasons. The poor troops on the front. And, it was before we had the ability to, before we had the military-industrial complex to make everything that's needed. I'm not saying that's an okay thing. Again, not a political channel. But, yeah. I just thought that was an interesting note that I saw in some book that I read somewhere. Don't know. Oh, I wish I wasn't yawning so much. I know I sit here and yawn, but I'm still wide awake and just want to knit, or talk to y'all or hang out. Can't wait till tomorrow. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to set everything up, because I've got y'all on my phone, which is where I'll do the live stream. But I've got to be able to get the live chat on my iPad over here, or, forget it. I won't be able to see nothing. Y'all can just talk among yourselves at that point, and which is fine. But I would also like to, maybe talk, maybe. But I think I'm going to have to do something else to bring in a third device, which I can. I've got another iPad that I could bring in for to read the chat. No. What I've done is I have printed the pattern so I can read the pattern. That was the problem. See, when I'm talking to y'all now, I read the pattern. Y'all are being filmed on the phone, and I'm reading the pattern on the iPad. So hopefully tomorrow night I'm going to have a paper copy of the pattern and read the chat on the iPad, which hopefully should be large enough for me to be able to read the chat. Now, tomorrow's another day. Please don't judge me. I've never done a live. I've never done anything like this. But hopefully tomorrow we'll see how it goes. And again, be sure you're all nice and cozy. Have whatever craft it is that you're going to be doing. And it doesn't even matter what craft it is. In fact, I would love to hear all the different crafts y'all are doing, or the knitting or crocheting patterns. And when y'all come tomorrow, I want y'all to be able to put those knitting and crocheting patterns in the live chat, and also direct us to your Ravelry accounts so that we can go and honor you and see what you're doing. And also, if you have a YouTube channel where you put out content, I have no problem with you putting your channel out there, because Lord, I'm starting, and I can now tell you I understand how hard it is to start. I'm getting close to my subscribers, not real hard. I need 500 subscribers to start being monetized. So please, 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 please send all the good word out there and get people to my channel. But then it's the viewing hours. God, I need so many viewing hours. Please, everybody, watch everything 5 times. So I have my viewing hours. I don't know how to do that. Row 3. We're now to the end. Shoot. To the last 3. Okay. Now I'm to the last 3. Gonna yarn over and knit 3. And then we have row 4 of section 1. Woo! We're just going through these sections like it's nothing. Okay, row 4. We're going to knit 3. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to purl to the last 3 stitches. Yay! Okay, so I know we talked about this in my last stream, but I got to talk about it again until we have made it through Thanksgiving. How are your Thanksgiving plans going? I'm going to have to go to the store maybe tomorrow and pick up some things for our broccoli, cheese, green rice, casserole. I can't wait. I love that stuff. And yeah, I'm probably making macaroni and cheese too. I know that was the 2 things, and I said choose one, but I'm sorry. I'm a Southern mother, and came from a long line of grandmas that said there should always be more food than anything else on a table when you're serving people. So that's what I'll be doing. I like macaroni and cheese too. I'm not dissing macaroni and cheese, but and I think the addition of the green rice will be great because it's actually got a vegetable, not just starch. You know, most of the things in a Thanksgiving dinner are, you know, carbohydrates, and we shouldn't be thinking about that on Thanksgiving Day. It's one day, you know, you should do whatever you want to do, but you can only take so many carbohydrates at one time. And again, I think I started out with this. I did watch The Widow Clicquot today on Netflix, and it was so good. It was so good. Y'all need to go watch it. She was amazing. They didn't show as much amazingness as the book did. Uh, I would suggest you either read the book or go listen to it on Audible. Uh, not sponsored. Would love to be sponsored, Audible. But the book was way more in detail and showed way more what she had to go through and what she did to overcome. You get the gist of it from the movie. It just isn't long enough. But again, that's with a lot of books. Well, fiddle faddle. So, what kind of things do y'all watch? On regular TV, I watch sports and the cooking channel, the food channel. Love me the food channel. Um, but mostly I watch YouTube and I watch Girl World. Told y'all that. Although this is not a Girl World channel, never will be. True crime. I like a lot of the different religions. I love to learn about different religions. Uh, in fact, if I had the money, I think I would go back and do a master's in comparative religion, just because I would have to be disciplined in my study of the religions instead of just, you know, here or there watching something. I feel that I am so firm in my belief that it doesn't matter. I respect all religions, all beliefs. I know what I believe, and I just want to learn about it, what everybody else believes. And it's amazing if you really do start learning what everyone else believes, we are not too far off. It's just a little thing here or there or whatever, but we're not that far off. So it is what it is. You may not agree with me, but, you know, hey, I may not agree with you either. But we can all knit. Woo! And that's what should bring us together. I want to bring us together as a country, as a people, as a whatever. Please let us forget everything else that's going on in the world and just do something that is basic from the beginning of time, like knitting or crocheting or cooking, because Lord knows everybody's cooked. Well, I guess once the Neanderthals or whoever figured out how to make a fire, we all cooked. I ain't going back and eating raw meat. Sorry. I like if I'm going to eat meat, which I try not to do a whole lot, but if I'm going to eat meat, I want it dead, buried, and blessed. I don't want to know that it was ever something on an animal. And I've had to sit at tables where, oh Lord, people had steaks that, yeah, I'm sure the cow was still mooing in the back. And that just drives me nuts. I want anything that I eat dead, buried, and blessed. But, yeah. Don't even know where I was going with that. I just completely lost my train of thought. But it had something to do with cooking. Love cooking. I know I put my baked omelet recipe up there yesterday. It is so, so good. You can put it on bread. You can put it on biscuits. It's just something good to have in your refrigerator for your every morning breakfast. Because I've had it, my omelet and a biscuit and my homemade cappuccino from my big Keurig machine that has a frother, and I've enjoyed so much because I don't even have to think about it. I just wake up and there it all is. That's what you need to do for your normal days, is think of things that you can just wake up and think, oh, I don't have to do anything. Here's my breakfast, here's my coffee, here's my lunch, here's what I'm going to do for dinner. Do you know how much less stress you have at that point? And then you can knit or do whatever else you want to do. Maybe go Dollar Tree haul. Go food haul. Go, visit your mother, visit your father, visit your cousin, visit your brother or sister. But you don't have to figure the little things out, like what's for breakfast, what's for lunch, what's for dinner. If you have all these things already figured out because you've looked at them. Okay, now I feel like I'm preaching. I don't want to preach. Y'all are all adults. We all know what we're doing. Purl into the last 3 stitches and then I'm going to knit 3. Well, fiddle. I think I picked up too much. Okay, that's the last 3, and then we're going to knit. And tomorrow night at 6 Central Standard Time, we're going to do our first live stream. Please like and subscribe, and join us tomorrow night if you can. If not, be part of the replay gang and watch after, whenever you can after the fact. This was sections 3 and 4. I will probably be knitting sections 5, 6, and 7 tomorrow night during our live stream, and we will go from there. Love y'all. Bye.